I'm ready. I'm always ready.
I'm ready as well, and I'm going to do your intro.
Okay, I'm going to sit here and watch you do it.
My next, and rate me, could you give me out of 5?
Sure.
Out of 5.
5 being the highest. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
No, I'm stressed. My next guest is an actor you know and love from Modern Family. His podcast, Dinner's on Me, and the star of the Broadway show, True, is Jesse Tyler Ferguson.
Hello. That was a 4.5.
What could I have done better?
Well, True's technically off-Broadway, but that's like, you did nothing wrong.
Someone gave me bad information.
That's exactly. So you're half point off on the introduction.
Whoever's doing the intros is sabotage.
It's because of someone else. Yeah,
Okay.
It's complete sabotage.
Can I do over?
No, you have to live with what you've done. This is an imperfect podcast. You told me.
It's true.
So we have to let it go.
Okay. Well, I'm happy you're here. I'm moving on. I'm going to move on.
But I love that you upgraded it as a Broadway show.
Oh, yeah. Manifestation is big.
You never know.
You never know. Could it be on?
I don't think I'd want it to. I'm tired.
Are you tired? How many shows a week are you?
It's only 6 shows a week, but it's all me.
Oh, yeah.
It's a one-man show, so it's a lot of work.
That is exhausting. Do you have any regrets about it?
No. I was trying to think of a funny answer, and then I was like, no, I should be honest and just very earnest. I don't. I love doing it. It's artistically very satisfying.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. So
wonderful. I'm so happy to have you here with me. Thank you for making time.
Yeah.
Who or what do you want to say thanks to?
I want to say thanks to this beautiful day. We have been suffering so hard in New York with this winter.
Yeah.
I kept thinking, I was like, if this winter gives me any more mixed messages, I'm going to fall in love with it.
Oh.
It is every other day. It was like, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? So the fact that I think we're finally out of it is something I want to say thank you to.
Okay, famous last words, because I'm concerned that we're going back.
I know.
I see some rain on the forecast.
Rain's fine.
You're okay with rain?
I'm okay with a little rain. I mean, I live in LA now mostly, so
okay.
I'm not really okay with rain, but
Sure.
because we don't deal with it there.
Right.
Well.
The driving
and just, everyone stops in their vehicles
and
panics
they're just
the minute
like,
there's a raindrop. Yeah, exactly.
We don't know what to do. Will the car work if it's
raining? Are we in a car wash? What's going on? Yeah.
Fair enough. So, the weather here, New York City, has been, it's giving mixed signals.
It's giving very mixed signals.
So, but we could find you in Mother Nature in a situationship, maybe, depending on what happens next week.
I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to go. I'm willing to take the roller coaster ride with Mother Nature for another week, but then we need to make some choices.
Okay.
What's going on.
Okay. I'm with you, and we want warmth. I'm rooting for warmth, right?
Yes.
Or do you take 2 showers on a very hot day where you maybe sweat on your commute? How do you manage?
In New York, it's I'm constantly showering.
Yeah.
I did Shakespeare in the Park last summer, and so I was not only in New York, living, but I was performing on stage and, wearing hot costumes, being in warm clothes and in the direct sun. And I'm look at my skin. I mean, I shouldn't. And there was definitely multiple shower days. There were showers at the theater, and we were all there was a constant line for those showers.
Okay, because everyone's trying to get clean. I left my home this morning. I was, I thought it was a fine enough temperature.
Yeah.
Immediate regret once I was on my commute, because I was like, I should put on shorts. I'm so hot. I'm sweating. I just got out of the shower, but I'm sweating.
Yeah.
But that is New York. It's the beauty.
Don't you love... My favorite thing in New York in the summer is when you are on a train. And now, living here long enough, I think we both know what to do. You see it's an empty subway car come, and you're like, oh, great. All these other cars are crowded. Let me get on this empty subway car. Either there's the most foul smell you've ever smelled in the world on that subway car, or it is 900 degrees.
That's why. Wait, I have to tell you, on Monday,
just
mere days ago, I found myself in an empty subway car.
Uh-huh.
And when I was getting on, I was like, why is nobody else in this car?
There's always something suspicious. Yeah.
But guess what? There was nothing. There was no scent.
That
there was
of.
Yeah. I have COVID. Couldn't smell a thing.
Yeah.
There was no scent that I knew of, and it was just quiet on the train.
And a good temperature?
A great temperature. I thought my little private ride, I felt so luxurious. I was on the one, luxurious. But then immediately, I think 2 stops. So I got to ride by myself for 2 stops. Next, though, after 2 stops, a woman came on a speakerphone conversation, yelling at whoever she was talking to. And then the next stop, another woman was on the phone, plus a man playing the accordion. Watch those 2 have an altercation because she offered him something. He's like, I can't eat with that. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God, the vibe in this train.
It went from
changed
peace to chaos.
Chaos.
But we love New York for that.
Oh my God, we really do.
So you're based then in LA, but you're here because of
the play that I'm
Great.
doing. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have a place here. I started my career in New York, so this is where I've considered this like spiritually my home.
Sure.
But I've been in LA longer than I've ever been in New York.
Fair enough. Imagine I say that's not fair.
That's not fair. I need you to rethink your
your
choices.
Your answer. Now you said, look at you.
Yeah.
You burn easily.
I do. Yeah.
What's your methodology? Hat? Sunscreen?
Yeah, I got this hat. I got the sunscreen. I wear swim shirts.
Okay.
Like I'm that person.
Oh, wow.
I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is like a terrible place to raise a redhead.
Yeah.
And like, when I was born in 75, so like I was in the 80s. I mean, we were aware of sunscreen and my mom took certain precautions, but like, there were just days where she forgot.
Sure.
And like, I got really badly burned.
Ugh.
And so I'm like paying the price now. And so as an adult, like, I'm like, okay, I can take my skincare into my own hands. And I'm really good about it. Like I'm doing after I leave you.
Yeah.
I'm going. This is so like.
Do tell.
I'm really bringing my LA vibe to New York.
Please tell.
I'm going into a hyperbaric oxygen chamber.
What is that?
It's like a vessel. It's like an esophagus. It's like a submergible submarine that won't implode upon you.
Okay.
It zips up and then it's pressurized air, so like it feels like for like 15 minutes like you're like in an airplane with your ears popping.
Yeah.
And then once it's pressurized, they pump in purified oxygen, and so you breathe like the most pure oxygen for like 45 minutes, and apparently it's really good for like rejuvenation.
Yeah.
And I got a little bit of a bad burn a few days ago. Mm-hmm. I can tell you the story if you're interested.
I
but like,
am curious. We'll come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I'm doing that. So like I think all this stuff is like good for the skin trauma that I've had, and I see results actually.
You do?
Yeah.
Like you feel like your skin is better. Mm-hmm. Your breathing improves. Does it? After?
I just feel like. I don't know. I feel like it's like of all the anti-aging stuff, like I roll my eyes at a lot of that stuff. Yeah. This I feel like it's actually like it's something's going on. And I think it's okay.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
Something's
I'm 50 and I think I look pretty good.
You look amazing.
and I don't think it's because of anything. Like it's not because of my genetics. I think it's like stuff that I've been trying to do.
Are you a person who takes supplements?
I do now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you on?
I don't know. It's like a bag of shit that like this doctor gave me.
I have so many supplements. I'm like, this is now teetering from healthy to unhealthy. No way am I supposed to be taking like, 20 pills
exactly.
a day. That can't be okay.
I think it's okay. I'm here to bring my LA Blue energy to you. I'm here. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. I like CoQ10. I know that's one of them. NAD.
I have a CoQ10. I have NAD. Keep going. Or no, I have NAC.
NAC. What's NAC?
The C stands for something else. It's not a D. It's a C.
Interesting.
But my friend told me it's for like rejuvenating cells. That's a good word to use.
Yes,
all the supplements are rejuvenating
something.
And it's for cells. And I had an injury, a shoulder injury, and she's like, you have to be taking NAC.
Yeah. And do you feel better?
I think so, but here's my thing is, are these placebos? Potentially. But I think a placebo effect, it still has an effect. Mm-hmm. Whether it's in your head or not, it's like, great, I feel better. But 20 supplements is crazy. CoQ10 I'm taking as well, but what else?
What is it for?
I don't know. The same girl that told me to take NAC told me to take CoQ10. I was like, anything you say, queen.
Yeah.
She did her research, and I was like, thanks. I will just live off of your research. I've done none.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Can I piggyback on that?
Yeah.
Like I know like turmeric's good for like joint pain. I'm on that.
Okay. Like just a turmeric supplement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, can I have the spice in my drawer?
I was going to say yucky spice.
Can I just down it? Yeah, a spoonful of that.
Yeah.
Like the cinnamon challenge,
yes,
but it's a turmeric
that's
challenge.
Just what I thought of. I almost choked on the school bus in 6th grade doing the cinnamon challenge.
Wait, the cinnamon challenge exists? Has been around for that long?
What are you trying to say?
As it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, this is going to go very wrong.
It's been around for that long.
I mean, I just feel like I saw it like 5 years ago.
You old haggard bitch. Cinnamon challenge was around when you were...
When they first discovered cinnamon, right? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Well, I heard it as it was coming out of my mouth. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But I almost choked on the school bus because I was like, yeah, you're going to give me $5. Somebody was like, for $5 if you down this spoon of cinnamon. I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I? The bitch was choking. I was choking. I was like, need water. And I'm kind of a germaphobe. And like the most non-germophobic person on the school bus had water. And I was like, I'm going to die.
Give it to me.
Like I was like, I'll choke on the bus in front of everyone. All for $5.
$5.
But I didn't think I understood. I just was like, what could go wrong here?
Well, you found out.
I found out. Almost died. But turmeric.
The turmeric
might be
challenge.
Different. It might be different for you.
That's definitely not been around that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just discovered that today.
Just
just made that up.
We're gonna start something, but at least it's a truly healthy little thing. I have to know your burn story though.
Oh my God, So I'm doing this play, True, about Truman Capote, and my costume designer, the incredible Sam Spector, who dresses Alan Cumming.
I know
Traitor.
Sam. Love Sam. Yes.
Love him. I've been working with him for years. Adore him. He came on and was the costume designer for True, and he missed opening night, and so he gave me this beautiful Zippo lighter, like this beautiful engraved gold Zippo lighter, and it says True, and it has like the date and the venue name, but it didn't have any fluid in it.
Okay.
Already, I could tell. Anyone who's listening is like, I'm nervous, sorry for this. So I get butane, and it's one of those things with like the little tiny nubby sort of straw that you put in.
Yes.
Have you ever
I have lighters that are like translucent,
exactly.
So you can see what's happening.
Yeah. So I was filling it with butane, and I guess some of it had spilled out into the sink.
When does one acquire butane?
Amazon.
I just got it on
Amazon.
You can order butane?
Yeah, it's safe. It's like for Zippo lighters and it's
no big deal. Okay,
I just said it's safe. But
okay.
Wait till you hear the story. So some of it had dripped out into the sink, and I guess I thought I cleaned it up. I didn't, and I tested the lighter, and like a Mission Impossible style like fireball in my apartment, like flew out of the sink and hit me in the face. Singed my eyebrows, singed my eyelashes, singed my hairline. Sweater was burned. Beard hair is burned. I felt like I had a sunburn, and I was like, as I said, which I'm used to. I was like, it's okay. It's just gonna be a little bit of like a.
It went out on its own. You didn't have to stop, drop, and roll.
I didn't have to stop, drop, and roll.
Okay.
It did. It was like a flash, and then it was out.
Okay.
And like I had a show in 2 hours, so I was like, okay, well this is bad. I have one of those. I'm really giving you all my beauty secrets. I have one of the. It's sort of gone viral on Instagram. It's called the face tub, and
people
it's like
dipping their face in cold.
And it has like a little like scuba diving kind of like breathing apparatus, so you can keep your face submerged for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I thought I'm gonna do one of these like right away. So I plunged my face into ice water, which is probably not what you do for a burn.
It's lukewarm. You're supposed to go like lukewarm
not me,
water.
I didn't. Well,
you went opposite.
I don't know. I shouldn't be in charge of my own body.
You need a chaperone.
Yeah, I need a constant chaperone. Okay, so I plunged my face into ice water, and I was like, it didn't feel great, but I was like, it's fine. I did the show that night, and like after the show, I had some friends over that night, and I was telling them the story, and I was like, as I was telling them the story, I was like, I feel moisture under my nose. I had like a seeping open wound under my nose from like a burn.
So that's like giving third degree.
Yeah.
That's giving degree 3.
Degree 3. And so I was like putting Neosporin on it and like just doing stuff for a few days, putting makeup on my face to like cover it for the show. I was like, well, this actually, the rosiness kind of works for this alcoholic character that I'm playing. It's like, let's just roll with it. But, you know, like I had like a Lisa Rinna lip. Like it was just like, it was very like puffy from like a blister basically. And I called, do you know Busy Phillips?
I do, yeah.
She's a friend of mine, and we were FaceTiming, and she goes, what the fuck is wrong with your face right now? And so I was like, I told her, and she's like, well, what have you been doing? Did you go see a doctor? I was like, no. And she goes, oh my God, I just keep forgetting, like, gay men are just men. Like, you refuse to do anything for yourself. So she's like, go to a doctor. She gave me the name of a dermatologist. It was Easter weekend. I was like, I scrambled. Anyway, I started doing all this stuff for my face. Yeah. One of the things being this hyperbaric oxygen chamber. Yeah. And really within like 3-4 days, it like really started to improve. So like a week later, I was okay. But like, it was no bueno.
That's not good. What did the doctor, so you had the doctor
I was all over the phone. And I sent photos. And like, yeah, that's not great.
I love that you still refuse to go in office because
well, it was Easter weekend.
Fair
it was,
enough,
I know, yeah.
I'm like, I need you to see this IRL.
Everyone else I know who has heard the stories, like I absolutely would have like canceled the show and been into like the emergency room that night.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Casually. Trooper.
I was like, if I don't give it attention, it won't have really happened.
Your mind is powerful. You believe that about yourself.
It's not, but I think it is.
Okay.
But I also, in hindsight, like got really, once I saw how bad it was, I was like, oh, that could have been really bad. Like I could have done some serious damage to myself.
Truly. That's so scary. I like fire, but it's so scary.
Not in your face.
Not a big, that would send me into a spiral.
Yeah.
Burned off my eyebrows.
Yeah.
And lashes.
Yeah.
That's
not fully off, but like they are stubby.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I used to have luxurious lashes.
Would you ever consider getting lash extensions?
If these don't grow back, I would.
Okay.
I'm going to wait and see how they do.
The girls do. They lay for like 2 hours and get lash extensions. I don't think I could lay for that long.
Just because of like the time commitment of
being quiet. I hate getting my nails done.
Because you don't want to sit still.
I can't be sitting. No, I hate to.
What about meditation?
I have been doing it more regularly. I like it. It's part of a morning routine. I really quite enjoy it. It makes for a better day.
That's interesting that you can actually meditate then.
Yes. It surprises me also. It's imperative for me, really. I don't do it every day, but I should. Do you meditate?
I have studied it. I got my mantra from, I did the Transcendental meditation. I went to like the David Lynch Institute. I learned all this stuff. I loved it. And then I just sort of like fell off of it, and I need to get back in.
Yeah. It's easy to fall off. Do you have any morning routines?
Coffee.
Just coffee. When did you first get addicted to coffee?
I used to work at Starbucks when I was first in New York City. And also another independent coffee shop called Dalton's Coffee that's not around anymore. And so when I was working at Starbucks, I was just drinking the product. I was drinking the Kool-Aid.
On your own supply.
That's right.
That's how it started. I didn't drink coffee in college because I didn't want to be like, oh, it's crazy to need something to get my day started. But I've just sort of swapped it out. For matcha. I have a matcha every day.
Yeah.
But now I'm kind of over it.
So I
don't like when people are like, I've been drinking coffee for 35 years. I'm like, I think me and matcha put in a good 3. Yeah. And as of like last week, I'm like, what if I didn't have one of these every day? And what if I raw dogged the day?
Are you missing it?
No. I had one today.
Do you think you had a matcha today?
Am I addicted to matcha?
Yeah. It doesn't sound like you are. It seems like you've been able to say goodbye to it.
I think I can say bye. I have a little canister. I make it at home too.
And so I'm like, CoQ10's getting you through the day.
Exactly. DHEA, 5 milligrams every day. Mm-hmm. Energy's up.
Yeah. Don't need it.
L-tyrosine, because my friend.
I think that's one of the ones.
Is that one of them?
I think so. That sounds familiar.
Rings a bell. When I tell you diagnosing myself over here and being like, I need that, there's this website that just makes it all all the websites too easy. And I'm just like, well, that sounds good. Boost my mood. Yeah. More energy. I want all this stuff. I'm like, I'll take it all. But I'm like, you should be supervised, maybe. Do you have siblings?
I do.
Where do you fall in the lineup?
I'm the oldest.
Do you love
Does that
being the
surprise
oldest?
you?
Yes, because the oldest, I feel like often the artists are the youngest.
My sister, the middle sibling is like, she used to dance and stuff, so she has artistic tendencies. My youngest was like a sports guy.
Oh.
My youngest.
Okay. They're your children. For an oldest sibling, in many ways, the younger siblings are their children also.
Yeah.
Did you like being the oldest?
I did. I still like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed, I don't know, I sort of like forging the way, I guess.
Did you feel pressured anyway as the oldest to be like well behaved or accomplished?
I was a really good kid. I was very shy. I was an indoor kid, you know what I mean? Code for so many other things as I'm looking at Bo and Yang outside there on that screen. Also an indoor kid, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I was just, I think, wired to be good. And I was very driven, though. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
And that was like, I think because I was a very shy kid who did not have a lot of friends, like I was bullied a lot. And so like I was, the theater community that I found outside of school was like, oh, these are where all the weirdos are. So like I like knew what I wanted to do. So the pressure for me with my siblings was actually more, I don't know, I feel like there might have been a little bit of pressure from them feeling like, oh, Jesse knows exactly what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Like I felt like they felt more pressure because they were still like taking time to figure it out.
Sure.
You know?
Did you ever have a plan B at all?
In hindsight, no, but like I know now, just in like what as like I you know, I have interests now, and like I love art and I love cooking, and like I feel like I would have gone to culinary school or I would have done something in the advertising world or something. But at the time there was like no backup plan.
This is it.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, yes. Albuquerque, New Mexico, not a good place to be.
A redhead.
A redhead. Sunburn as a child.
Yeah.
But you look at you, now you're in L.A.
I know.
Also not the greatest place to be.
Yeah, but with more wisdom about how I should be navigating myself through those arid climates.
Yeah. Now your skin is
Yeah.
in your hands.
Yes.
And what else is in the skincare routine, by the way?
What else? I do get facials a lot. There's this wand that's like a cooling wand for underneath my eyes. I love that thing.
Is it the Thera?
Yes, it is. It does heat
Heidi
and
Gardner
cold.
gave me one for Christmas a couple years ago. It's really nice.
It's really nice.
It's good.
Yeah.
And when I've had a headache, though, putting it on the heating, where you're like, I just want heat right at
That's
the point.
right.
It's really nice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
My kids are obsessed with it. I'm like, I don't think you should be putting that on your face.
Wait,
on your
how-
young
how many
6-year-old
kids
face.
do you have?
I have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Around 4 and 7. They're about to change ages, but young,
Little ones.
2 boys.
Did you always know you wanted to be a dad?
I think I did. I'm was born in 75, so like for me, like being gay, having a family was not really something that I always like strived for. My husband is 10 years younger than me, and I think he grew up in California. And so for him, I think he just always knew that was a possibility. And so he's actually been really wonderful to go through this experience of like, you know, fighting for marriage equality, because like he had like this belief that it could happen. And for me, I was like, do you really think it might happen?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, of course it will. And like he I think always had a program that he wanted to be a dad, and it was really nice to have him along this ride, because I think he just always knew it was just a matter of time. For me, I was like, I don't know, is it possible even?
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think I always had the desire.
Yeah. Between the two of you, though, who is the like disciplinarian, maybe like a little stricter, cautious, and who's the fun time? Or are you equally?
I thought I would be more disciplinarian, and I'm definitely more the fun time. No, Justin's fun, but like I remember when he was away for 10 days and I just had the boys by myself, and he came back from this vacation, and it was like, oh, Dad's home.
Oh, okay.
Even I felt that.
Yeah.
And like I think he even said it. He's like, yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, at least we all know our lane.
Yeah. Oh, your absence created a levity in the space.
Yes, exactly.
And now you're back, and okay,
Yeah.
everyone
so it's definitely
shape up.
him. He knows it.
Yeah. that's fine. I wonder myself. I go back and forth between. I want to have kids. I go back and forth between like, will I be fun or will I be strict? Because I'm kind of type A.
Yeah.
So, are you type A or type B?
I am type A.
Yeah.
I am. Like, I like things a specific way. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm the type of person that will, like, adjust the lights in the room from another location. You know? Like, I'll get on the cameras and be like, no, that's too bright. And, like, adjust on the Lutron on my app.
And you're not even in the space.
Not even in the space. But I
won't let the people in the
space. But when I walk
decide.
into the space, which I will eventually be in, I need to walk into the space.
Could be days from now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I need it to look like this.
100%.
Do you have cameras in most of the rooms in your house?
No, just 2 rooms inside, and then everything else is outside. But at the kitchen and the living room, which is like the main spaces.
Yeah.
I don't really know why we have cameras inside the house. I don't really love that, but
it is an interesting. I have a lot of my friends have cameras in their places, and they just live with themselves. And I'm like, who do you think is?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's gonna?
Do they have pets?
And one has a pet, so it makes sense. But a few others, I'm like, no pet, just a camera in the house. And I'm like, who are you? Are you watching yourself back?
Intruder? Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Okay, but here's my thing with the cameras.
Yeah.
Do you think that the cameras are really helping us catch intruders? Because the number of things I've seen on social media that are like, my Ring camera picked up this person who keeps stealing my packages, or my Ring camera picked up
But what's
this
the solution?
Yeah, and I'm like, great. Does anybody on the internet know this person? Probably, but I'm not seeing you catch them.
Right.
So now...
Right. It's just proof that something's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I have a friend who got robbed, and she had a camera in her closet. So like they have like footage of like the thief like literally ransacking her closet and taking her jewelry.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's great. Now what?
Now what? The footage just replaced the jewelry.
Yeah, exactly.
My prized possession.
Now, like we all watched the video. We're like, well, that's scary.
Yeah.
Now what?
Your jewelry's gone.
Exactly.
But what a film.
I know.
Film.
It's a beautiful. It was nominated for sure. Yeah.
It's going to win a Webby.
Yeah, exactly.
But your jewelry's gone.
That's right.
Yeah, I keep thinking I want to get a camera, but I'm like, I don't in my New York apartment, but I'm like, why? I don't understand.
Right.
What would it do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
But I get it. The comfort, peace of mind.
Yeah.
You know that just in case,
yeah.
you could get a short film out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And show friends over.
I mean, if you go on, I will go into holes on Instagram. Where if like there's people falling down, and it's just because like people are constantly recording themselves.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
then uploading it.
Yeah, and going.
Like, I think I'm gonna actually show that to everyone.
This might do numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind. Do you go down a lot of rabbit holes on social media?
I wish I didn't, but I do. I need to have a cleansing of my. I need to do a detox.
Do you want to do a detox because you don't like what the algorithm is giving you, or you're spending too much time, or both? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
How many hours would you say you are on social media a day?
God, I feel like
not to be Apple about it.
When I'm home with my family, it's not that much. But my kids are in LA, and I'm here by myself, and it's a this is
imperfect podcast. Bubbles. Yeah. And so what? We're gonna act like the rest of us don't do that sometimes.
We're gonna actually amplify it.
Yeah, let's actually crank the volume up. Give us another.
There it is.
Yeah, guys.
But now that I'm by myself, it's a lot. It's a lot. Because I was like, scrolling. It's not hurting anyone. I'm not taking time away from anyone else. It's just my day.
Yeah, the quality of your mind.
Just the quality of my life.
It's just no problem.
No problem. But too much.
But it's easy. It's too easy.
Mm-hmm.
And the algorithm. This is not profound what I'm about to say. Just keeps showing me stuff that I'm like, I just talked about that thing yesterday, this most obscure thing.
Yeah.
And now you're feeding it to me.
Yeah.
And then I actually think when they're a little too spot on with that, and it's so specific and it's so not in the zeitgeist but shows up on my feed,
right.
I'm like, you're having the opposite effect on me, because now I'm like, I'm putting my phone away.
Yeah.
I actually get spooked, and I'm like, I don't like that happened, and I put the phone down.
Yeah.
But I'm on it a lot.
But then I pick it up like 5 minutes later.
Of course. Do you, with the screen time notification from Apple that it gives every week?
I get very annoyed with that. I feel like that's being really passive aggressive.
Just
so you know. And just so you know.
You were on your
phone
a
it's
lot.
Sunday, and just so you know.
Hey, you're having a nice day.
Hi. So can we just sort of recap your week? Just so you know.
Just so you know. And compared to last week. You're really not doing too good.
I hate it.
It's so terrible.
I haven't turned it off though. I was like,
I know. I
I
haven't
just
either.
Don't look at it.
It's a little masochistic to keep it on, but it's just easier to just keep it on.
There was this thing that I was using for like 2.5 days called the Brick. Do you know about this?
I have heard about the Brick.
Yeah.
And you got the Brick. You
I
paid
got
for
the
the Brick.
Brick.
You used it for 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Did you find it effective, and why did you stop using it?
I stopped using it because so the Brick, you scan your phone on like this Brick, and then it blocks all these apps that you have to choose. You have to like program your phone to like what do you need for the day, and basically you scan your phone on the Brick, leave the house, leave the Brick at home, and then you just have the things that you need on your phone. And I blocked like a lot of things on my phone, obviously.
Yeah.
But then I would be out and about, and I was like, oh, I need to look that up for like, I don't know, if I was at a restaurant or something, and I wanted to like look up what this dish is because I didn't want to speak to the waiter.
Of course not.
But I it wasn't available to me. I was like, oh crap, I like blocked too many things.
Yeah.
And so I just found myself needing. I really only wanted social media blocked, which I need. So I need to go back in and reprogram the phone to like. But then I was like, I had marked something on Instagram. I remember that's what it was. I'd marked like a restaurant on Instagram that I wanted to try, and like, I was in the neighborhood that I knew the restaurant was, but I couldn't remember the name of it. And I was like, well, I'll just look on Instagram, and it wasn't available to me.
And the Brick was at home.
The Brick was at home.
That would piss me off.
And so I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I'm like, I couldn't. I see why the Brick. You're not on the Brick anymore.
So yeah.
But it's clearly effective. But
yeah.
What you want to have is just like appropriate boundaries around social media,
Yes.
as opposed to like, you cannot touch this, because I too, my friend, bookmark a restaurant and dishes, and we have to talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to talk. What is your food source? Your restaurant? Are you on Eater? Are you on, what is it, Infatuation? Resy has some publications as well.
I haven't gone into the Resy
Obviously,
publications.
it's biased.
Right.
Because it's
right.
like
They're going to use that restaurant.
the restaurants that are on Resy.
I like Infatuation a lot.
Yeah.
Resy can tend to be, no, not Resy.
Eater.
Can tend to be a little tabloidy.
Ooh.
Which I don't love.
What do you mean by that?
I just feel like they can be a little snarky for no reason.
Okay.
I feel like Infatuation is a little bit more like grounded in reality.
Right.
I like Eater though. Like
Okay.
I like their heat maps and like tells you like where to go and like what's hot at the time. Like I think they're good for that. Sometimes I find their like articles to be a little like just a little mean spirited.
Okay.
Although they're like the ones who are like gonna blow up the stories about like chefs behaving badly and like eating cats.
That's the owners in LA. Frog? No, Frog. Horses.
Yeah.
Because then they did Frog Club in New York.
That's right.
Same team.
Yes.
And I was sitting in the dining room with someone doing like a friends and family seating at
You
Frog
went to
Club.
Frog. Yeah, I did too.
And did you like it?
I thought it was overrated. And I like that chef. I think she's great.
Yeah.
But there was an item on the menu. Did you see like Kiss the Chef for like $1,000?
No, I did not see that. That wasn't on the friends and family menu. Tell me what was
literally one of the
Did you
things.
kiss her on the mouth?
I don't know. I didn't order it.
It wasn't a dish. It was an experience.
It was like called Kiss the Chef, and it was like there was a price to it, which I thought was so weird.
That is very weird.
I can't imagine you kiss her on the
want to
mouth.
know who knows, for $1,000 would you let someone
Maybe
kiss
I
you?
might be upping the price. Maybe it was $500. It was something
But
big.
still, for a $500.
There was also a very expensive dessert, like a sundae that was super pricey. Maybe it was a sundae and Kiss the Chef.
Two for
A 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
Yeah.
You get a sundae, a little ice cream, and a little kiss
And
from
you
the
get a
chef.
little kiss. I don't remember.
I have a hard time remembering that meal. I went on Valentine's Day with a group of people, and I remember we were like, the chef, the cats.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I read half of that article. I should pick it back up.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, I read.
There's a lot of twists and turns. That's like it's like a
Okay.
podcast, and it's
Okay.
like they need to do more about that. I need more information.
Yes. Okay. I
Yeah.
need to get into it. So you're good. Do you ever use Yelp?
I don't.
What do you think your aversion to it is?
It feels like the Applebee's of like
Wow.
of food blogs.
I'm old and I'm the Applebee's regular.
You love it.
I'm an Applebee's regular.
I just feel like the stuff I'm gonna find on Yelp is like, yeah, Chili's. I know about Chili's.
No, no. Let me
I know about the
defend-
bloomin' onion.
Let me
Thank
defend
you, Yelp.
Yelp, which
Okay,
I've
go
done
ahead,
before
please.
on this podcast. Yelp is.
Are they a sponsor? They might
yes,
be.
yes.
They might be soon.
Thanks, Dad. Sponsored by Yelp. Yelp is like unbiased, I feel. Of course, people are sending because also people kind of like left it behind in a way, and people
feels vintage.
People see it as vintage. I think it's a pure place. I find in terms of reviewing, because even when I talk about the publications are like, great, you had a great publicist who got you in the Eater list of 10 best new restaurants in New York. I'm supposed to do your podcast at some point, so we'll deep dive on food then.
For sure, yeah.
But Yelp, I think, is just sort of like, people think of it as vintage. It's not particularly cool to people. The app is on my phone. I'm obsessed with Yelp.
See, when I click on something online and it takes me to Yelp, first of all, it's not on my phone, so it like makes me like, you have to download the app.
Yeah.
And I just get like really, so maybe that's what it is.
There's
like it takes me
anger.
to like a place where I don't have access to it.
Yes. It's kind of like when the brick was at home and you're trying to open Instagram and then you're like, I'm done with you. I'm done with brick. Give Yelp a shot.
Okay, I will. I sort of just feel like it's like opening up like the Facebook comments, like from like my aunt. You know, like I'm like, I just don't know if I trust.
Should I get off Yelp?
No, I love
don't leave
that you're
reviews.
on it.
I just read.
I did sign up for Yelp to leave a review at a place that I was so annoyed with. It was a coffee shop in my neighborhood in Silver Lake when I used to live in Silver Lake in LA, and this great coffee shop opened up, and I remember like standing in line behind one person for like 15 minutes while like, there was like 19 employees behind the counter just like bumping into one another. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I finally get my coffee, and it was a delicious cup of coffee, but I was like, I'm signing up for Yelp and I'm leaving
because that was
review.
crazy.
That was crazy. It should not, the turnaround time should not be 15 minutes for a cup of coffee with one person in front of me.
Yeah. I was somewhere recently where I was the only person in line, and it did take, this is no joke, I was 12 minutes for a cup of matcha. But it wasn't like we're a specialty matcha place either. It's like you have it in a squirt bottle that you already mixed and you're going to put it in there with milk.
Right. It was Blank Street.
But it wasn't Blank Street. It wasn't Blank Street, but I do. It's a place in Lower Manhattan. And I knew not to go in because every time I've ever gone in, it's been like the slowest service, inexplicably so.
So you knew.
But then I was like, today will be different.
I like that you knew, and you were like, you basically were like, and
yeah, that's where I'm like, and I go 12 minutes, and there was no one else in line, and
that's ridiculous.
It is crazy, but also the number of reviews on Yelp that are just that, because it's like this person's left one review and it's 1 star. They are pissed off. It's a thing there. So how did you get so into food? I mean, I always like. After I moved to New York, because in Albuquerque I was not exposed to a lot of like interesting food. I mean, they have a delicious, like the New Mexican food is incredible, and it's one of my favorite things, and I miss it all the time. But like, I just didn't have, and it's not like Indian food didn't exist there. I just wasn't exposed to it. Like my family never went. And when I came to New York, it was like this great melting pot of, an incredible culinary scene. And so like my world was opened up. And then when I moved to LA, I had like a kitchen that I could cook in for the first time, and I just started collecting cookbooks, and I just kind of loved making meals at home and like creating dinner parties, and I guess I sort of like, I've always wanted to go to culinary school, but I just never had time. And I met a friend who at a dinner party who told me this idea about a cookbook she had, and we ended up becoming friends, and she ended up becoming just we were cooking partners, and like she had gone to culinary school, and she would just teach me like great skills, certain knife skills, and we ended up developing recipes together, and that turned into a cookbook years later. And so that was sort of like my introduction into like the culinary world. I was also like asked to host the James Beard Awards a few times, which was so
really cool. And so I became friends with chefs, and I just sort of became Padma Lakshmi's a really good friend of mine. And so I was sort of invited into this world of like fancy chefs in the culinary scene, and I just really respect them so much. They're artists in their own way, and they work so hard, and I just admire them a lot. So when Sony came up to me about a podcast, it was they had this idea to do something in the the culinary world, and one of the ideas was like me taking people out to different restaurants and having a conversation over a meal, or is like me making a meal at home with someone. And I was like, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then who's gonna clean up?
And who's gonna clean up? And I was like, let's do the thing where like we just go out.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
So that's where the idea for the podcast came, and it's really that's the concept. It's just it's just a conversation, but it happens to be over a meal. And I go to a different restaurant every single time. We've never repeated the restaurant. So
I've never said yes to doing a podcast sooner than when I was asked to do yours. I know we haven't been able to get it on the books, but seriously, the way I was like, yes. Yeah. And then also being like, are we going to get to do this soon? Because that's my jam. I love to eat out. And I have no qualms. I'm cooking more now because I have time, and it's really nice to get to cook for myself. But cooking for one, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
And it's sort of like a cost-benefit analysis it is in play there, where I'm like, I'm going to have to clean up all of this.
It's just you, yeah.
And it has to be worth it.
Do you ever like have dinner parties where you...
I want to have more dinner parties. Okay. I would like to. I hosted for Christmas this year. I did a bad job, but I hosted for Christmas.
Why did you do a bad job? What did you need improvement on?
I was making cocktails. I might have already been a little drunk myself.
Okay, here we go.
Making cocktails for my guests, being like, who wants a drink? I had no like cocktail menu in mind, but I'm like, I have every spirit you could ever want.
And you have good mixers?
I have decent mixers. Okay. But I was like, who wants a drink? And then my ass put the ice in the cup first. And then was pouring the beverage. No. Sorry. That would make more sense. I was putting the beverage in the cup first, and then spherical ice cube plop into the glass.
All splashes out.
And I knew better as I was doing it. I was like maybe just nervous to be hosting. I was like... And I have like the measurement for a cocktail, you know, the little, what is it even called?
Like a measurer.
A measurer. Why do we have to have specific words? A measurer. It's just the measurer.
The policeman of the alcohol content.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And I have that, but instead I was using my little like, here's a teaspoon thing. Like I didn't know why I was. The
secret to that is you just do a batch cocktail.
That's what I was thinking afterwards. Like last week,
and that's
this is months later. I'm like, you should have just done a batch. And it's like, this is what I'm offering. Yeah. If you want something else, you need to go somewhere else.
Or if you're fancy, you get you just hire a bartender.
Well, Jesse. See, I'm not fancy. And it was Christmas. It was Easter when you were going to the doctor. It was Christmas.
So
every Christian holiday they were booked and busy.
Yeah, that's right.
And I don't think I could have. Maybe I could have gotten a bartender. It just didn't occur to me.
Yeah,
There's so many things that didn't occur to me with hosting.
I hate making drinks.
Yeah. Does someone else, you hire a bartender for your...
Or do a batch cocktail thing. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but when I did, I was actually like really proud of I made a great martini. Yeah. So I was like happy to do that for people, but then I was like stuck behind the bar. And if I'm also making the dinner, it's like I did one or the other.
Yeah. And
Justin had to learn how to make the cocktails.
Is he good? I mean...
He's learned how to be good,
Okay.
Out of necessity. I was like, look, if you want that drink, you got to learn how to make it. Yeah.
No, I'm not making it. I don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
So has cultivating community, like hosting the dinner parties and such, been something that's like important and intentional on your end? Or is it sort of like, I like cooking and like, this is what I'll do. I'll have people come over.
A little bit of both. I mean, I sometimes have to be forced into like, or like reminded that we should have people over for a dinner party because it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I do like to have like potlucks where, people bring other things and it's not all on me.
Yeah.
But I love having people at my house and entertaining. That part is fun.
Yeah.
It's just the work around it.
It's so much, which is why it's like going to a restaurant for the podcast makes so much sense. Yeah. Do you have favorites in New York City?
Restaurants,
yeah.
Ooh, yes, of course. I love Cisiamo.
Cisiamo, I love.
Delicious. Don Angie's is great.
The chrysanthemum salad at Don Angie's.
Isn't it the best?
It's
I learned, get their cookbook. You can make the dressing so
Really?
easily. And then it doesn't have to be all the fancy greens, but like you can just, it's really, because it's all about the dressing.
Okay.
I also made their pinwheel pasta once, the lasagna, it was a 3-day process. But I did it.
Worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was delicious.
Great.
My God, it's such a great lasagna. What else do I love here? There's so many new places that I love. Atla.
I haven't been to Atla.
It's great. And Frenchettes.
Do you have your LA favorites?
I do. There's a place near me in the valley called Anajac High.
Okay.
That's great. It used to be this place that like no one really knew about, and then Bill Addison, who's the food critic for the LA Times, named it the best restaurant a few years ago, and then now everyone's there.
Oh.
But I kind of love that like they've had this resurgence of excitement around them because it's really good and really worth it.
Yeah.
That's one of my top favorite places.
Okay.
I loved Horses actually too.
You loved Horses? I can't remember if I ever went to Horses.
It was really good.
Horses was popular around the same time as Evan Funky's Mother Wolf. They were like
Mother Wolf as well,
popular at the same time, but Mother Wolf was still there.
Yeah, Mother Wolf is still there, yeah.
And I just went to Funky in Beverly Hills.
Funky's also great.
So good.
I think I like Funky the best.
Yeah,
he also has one in Venice. I can't remember the name of it. Gianna.
I haven't been.
I'm probably saying it wrong, but you can look it up.
Yeah. Look it up, honey.
Look it up, honey. It's in Venice and it's with a G.
And it's Evan Funky's restaurant. You could do the math.
Look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Funky's great.
Have you been to Baru in LA?
Wait,
fermentation.
I think I haven't, and I've been told about it.
Yeah. Is it fermentation or is it pickled stuff? I can't remember, but it's
thing.
very good. Yeah. So it's amazing. It's so good. And I went, it was in a strip mall. It felt like such an insider thing. It was in a strip mall on like off of Wilcox and Santa Monica Boulevard.
Okay. I don't think I have been there, but I have heard of it.
But now it's downtown, I think. I feel so out of touch with whatever's happening in LA, if I'm being honest.
Sometimes I do too.
Yeah, which that's okay. It's okay. We don't have to be
so
tapped in so hard.
No.
How do you, besides your hyperbaric chamber, the occasional meditation, the brick, how do you take care of yourself when you're doing 6 shows a week?
Yeah, I try and get good sleep. I work out. I really don't like working out. It's not something that I find pleasurable, but I've never like finished a workout and been like, oh God, I wish I hadn't done that.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So I do Pilates.
Yeah, that's your workout.
I like that workout because it's like I'm 50 and I feel like that's something my body needs, and I'm not being crazy. I do like a Barry's boot camp every once in a while. Have you ever done one of those?
I've done Barry's boot camp. That is insane.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And I really have to like pump the brakes. Like I
Yeah.
can't do the sprinting. It's a lot.
The running is because I'm not. Have you ever run a marathon?
No.
Half marathon?
Nothing.
Not a thing. It's not your thing.
I don't like running.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back
Have
into
you?
it. I did run a half marathon.
Good
Imagine
for
me,
you.
by the way, me asking so that you asked me.
Well,
I actually only asked you so that you would follow the question.
You did. Your eyes definitely said, "Return the question."
No, give it. No,
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I just was curious about running because some of my friends do run, and so I was like in a half marathon, and so I did it. I wouldn't do it again.
Really?
I wouldn't. I actually been trying to start running again, just as like have this be part of your fitness routine.
Yeah.
And it just is so hard on my body. It's
Someone
so hard
told
on
me
my
that
body.
like literally after you turn 35, you just should not be running anymore.
Yeah.
Like your knees don't want it.
Yes, my hip hurts. I went on a 2-mile run on Friday or Saturday, and I still am like, ugh.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
So it's okay that you hate running.
I'm always on a city bike though. Love it.
I'm scared.
I know a lot of people are scared. I understand. It's intimidating.
Do you ride a bike in LA ever?
I do. I have like an actual like road bike, like a one of like like very light carbon fiber bikes.
Mm-hmm.
My husband is a avid bike rider, and so I would join him at times. I'm actually more nervous to ride in LA than I am to ride here.
Why?
I just feel like traffic's more insane in LA. I mean, I'd try and stick to bike paths or like biking like in Griffith Park or something where there's actually trails.
Yeah.
But I feel like in New York it's just so congested. Like there's so much happening. Like the opportunity for an accident is just less.
Yeah.
There's so many bike lanes too.
Should I try City Bike again? Because
did something happen?
Something did happen.
Okay.
What happened? But it's not.
Did you get car doored?
No car doored, which was interesting. I was like riding from my place in Brooklyn.
For I just wanted to circle back. You said you were a germaphobe, and this seems
quite
like a
bit.
nightmare.
You know what? I saw someone on a city bike on Sunday, a couple in my neighborhood, right? On like a casual Sunday early ride. And my brain went to like, ooh, yucky, touching the handle.
Yes.
It doesn't mean I won't do it. I can power through. And touch the things. But I was like, okay, I'm going to ride the bike to take I had a gift for my friend and I wanted to give it to her. She's in another part of Brooklyn. And I was like, I'll ride the bike. I have a city bike. They'd given SNL cast members like a year free subscription or something like that. And the year was like coming up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I never used it. And there's like a city bike. Is it a port?
Yeah.
Whatever.
A docking station.
A docking station. A docking station. We got one. A docking station right next to my apartment. So I was like, I'm going to ride the bike. This will be perfect. And I was like, what have I done the whole time, the whole ride to our apartment? It was so heavy.
It's a heavy. You didn't have an electric one.
No, and how do I know which one? And everyone keeps saying that to me now. They're like, get an electric one, use one of the. But I'm like, how do I know which one?
You'll see that. Like if we put them side by side, you're like, that's an electric bike.
It
has like a huge battery on it.
I'm like, you tell. Okay.
I guarantee you.
I wouldn't be able to mistake it.
It's like a different color.
Okay.
It like says electric bike.
I just don't know how to figure out which one's the electric bike.
I know.
So people keep saying that, but it was the heaviest ride.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not pleasant.
No.
It was a warm day, kind of like today where it's like, oh, it's warming up now.
And the minute you hear it hit even like a slight incline on those, you're just like, how?
But who's choosing to ride those, by the way?
Exactly. I see people riding them. I was like, are you a monster?
Yeah, get rid of it.
Get rid of it. There shouldn't even be an option.
It shouldn't be an option. I'm like, they should all be electric.
Especially when they're that heavy.
It was crazy. Anyway, so then I wrote, and then I Ubered home. I was like, that was ridiculous.
That was a bad experience.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I think you should try again on an electric bike.
Maybe I'll do it today.
It's nice. It'd be a perfect day for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Not too humid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
I ride my bike to the theater. My theater's up on 94th and Park. It's not actually a theater. It's a brownstone that I'm performing in, and I ride my bike through the park up to the theater, and it's great.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's good. So, but you do take care of yourself. You're fit.
I think so.
You're doing the stuff that people are supposed to do.
Trying to.
I think you're doing great. If no one else tells you, I think you're doing great. You deserve to hear that, okay? You're doing a great job.
To hear that today.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. Now with your kids, are they close to each other? Do they vibe?
Yes, they do. They love each other.
Okay.
My younger one is like obsessed with the older one.
Yeah.
It's it's very cute.
This is very sweet.
Yeah, I guess my Justin was telling me the other day that Beckett they take baths together, and Beckett was. The older one was washing his younger brother's back, and he had like this foam soap in his hands, and he goes, as he was soaping his brother's back, he's like, I want Sully to stay healthy forever. And cleaning his back. Isn't that the cutest thing?
So cute.
So cute.
It's so cute. That's the children. They're smart. They're very, very smart. Do you guys shield your kids from anything in particular, or you?
No. In fact. No. And when they're in New York, and like we see a lot just walking on the street in New York, if they have questions about things they've heard or see, like we just let's talk about it.
Yeah.
My older son has seen me do Shakespeare.
Wow.
Like he's been exposed to that. He, we obviously don't like have the news on for them. Like we're not
There's no
traumatize
reason.
our children.
There's no reason.
I don't even want to watch that. But obviously age appropriate things. But if they encounter something, it's like, all right, like we're not actively trying to keep them from anything.
Yeah. Do you want them to feel like you guys are friends to them?
It's so interesting because, I think about my parents, like the love was so apparent, but like I never felt like they were my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like they felt like my parents. Mm-hmm. It felt different. And I don't know. It's interesting. It's like my kids are reflecting back to me that they have this unconditional love toward us, and like they want to be with us forever, and like that they want us to be like their best friend. That's what they want. Mm-hmm. So I'm just sort of giving them whatever they need.
Yeah.
But, to answer your question like in a short, concise way, I don't think so. I don't think I want them to feel like I'm their friend. But like, if that's how they feel, like I also wouldn't discourage against that.
Sure. Okay, Jesse. It's time for a segment I like to call That's Nice, But What About Me?
Okay.
We've done a lot of talking
like when I asked about your running.
Yeah.
That's nice, but now we're going to talk about me.
Yeah, we're going to talk about me now. Thank you for asking if I ever ran a half marathon. The people would never know if you didn't ask and if I didn't set you up for said ask.
Right.
Okay, I love this notion that you're hosting dinner parties.
Mm-hmm.
how does one go about doing this? Like, I know it seems rudimentary.
Yeah.
But like, how are you curating the room? Because I'm sure you have so many kinds of friends from so many walks of life.
Yeah.
How are you curating the room? How are you deciding what you're serving?
Okay. I do try and pull from different friend groups so that people can meet with another, but that's tricky because sometimes people don't necessarily mix well.
Yeah.
So I have a good system down. Like people all kind of know one another now, and I try and like mix it up so it doesn't feel like it's the same people are always being invited. Mm-hmm. So like I like to always think about in my head, like, is there a guest of honor?
No.
And then building around them.
Okay.
So like, who would this person enjoy being around? And like making it about them, even if they don't know it's about them.
Yeah.
It's all secret.
That's so cool.
And then as far as a menu, obviously you need to ask everyone's dietary restrictions, which is so fucking annoying.
I was going to say, do we? If you don't eat this stuff,
you don't eat it.
Get takeout on your way out.
I mean, I do try and like have something in case someone, doesn't eat meat, like, an option, or at least like a lot of vegetables for them to try.
Yeah.
But cookbooks are my best friend, just picking out things. Like it's cookbooks that are like vegetable based are great for side dishes. There's several that are just like only vegetable cookbooks. And it's a lot about just like preparation and planning.
Okay.
Just like, and also not over planning, not doing too much, doing what you can handle. Mm-hmm. 3 things is enough. And then ask people to bring, like, can you bring a dessert? Can you bring cocktails? Can you bring, like sourcing out help is good.
And people like to bring, generally people
they
like
want
to bring.
They always ask what they should bring.
Yeah. And when you say nothing, they're like, yeah,
they're going to bring a shitty bottle of red wine. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So,
and you're going to use it to cook
exactly.
down the line.
Yeah, right.
Do you Google bottles of wine that people bring over?
I did, and I was this is type A, you and
yes,
I.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not be surprised if I did this too. But I would Google it, and then I'll like put a sticker on it with like the price. And like, so I just know, like, sometimes you're like, I need a bottle of wine to cook with.
Yeah.
And you don't want to open like a 79 bottle of wine.
Yes. It's so funny because I recently was cooking with my boyfriend and I was like, oh, this requires red wine. And I have so many bottles from people gifting and all the alcohol. And so I open up the cabinet and I'm like, this one, but I'm like, no, but this was a gift and I remember from who. And then he's the one that got me like, you don't know how much this thing costs. He's Google. And he's like, this was $7
as a gift from a friend.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, we can throw it in the meal.
I also like to put who gave it me. I would put that on the sticker too. Just like, because I don't remember.
Okay.
But I think that's always interesting too. Like, I remember so-and-so brought this.
Ever been surprised that someone brought such a bottle of wine?
A cheap bottle of wine?
Such.
It is. I know. Yeah. Yes. The answer is yes. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's like they pulled it from their own cabinet.
Yeah.
Like they don't know. It's been lost. The price has been lost in translation.
The number of bottles of wine just getting passed on.
Yes, exactly.
It's a real thing. Okay.
Wine and candles.
Candles. Here's the thing. I love candles.
Me too.
So
but they have to be, I'm picky. Type A. I'm very picky.
Dude, is Trudon?
I don't know this one.
It's TRV. I don't know how to. It's probably a different language, but TRVDON.
TRV. I'm gonna look it up right now.
So a candle was sitting on a table at SNL and
TRV
DON. Is this showing up? Is it pulling up for you? Okay.
Yep.
Those are nice candles, Jesse.
Okay.
I discovered it because it was sitting on a table at SNL, and it's a table where people get to take things. But I didn't. I thought it was someone's, but I was like, this smells amazing. This is good. And then I went in my office and Googled it. This is like my first year, and I was like, $100 candle.
Yeah.
And then I was like, surely this isn't up for grabs, but it's what you do get what you pay for. Do you have a favorite scent candle?
There is. Loewe has it's so weird, a tomato scented candle.
And the tomato hand wash.
Yeah. It's very nice.
It's nice.
It is nice.
It's very. Do you like Aesop?
I do.
Yeah. Do you like the exfoliant?
I do.
Is this the most alienating conversation we could be having?
No, we can go.
We can go deeper. We can go deeper. We should do the rest offline. Do you like this expensive ass hand soap?
Listenership, Sean. But like two people, like, yes, give me more.
Yeah, but also every time a guest comes on, me being like, so talk to me about LA versus New York. Like, there's not the rest of the country. You told me where you were from, and I'm like, forgot already. Where it's got to be LA or New York. Oh yeah, that's right, New Mexico.
Right.
But thank you, Jesse, for being here. It has been such a joy to talk to you. I really appreciate
nice talking to you too.
Thank you for doing this.
Of course.
That was my conversation with Jesse Tyler Ferguson. It made me really hungry, and maybe it made you hungry too. Maybe you were eating while listening to this, you lucky bastards. But if you weren't, I bet you're hungry. I'm starving right now. But if you want advice from me and my next guest, you can call us, and ask us for advice. Whatever's going on in your life, we're here for you. Just call us at 502-849-3237, 502-849-3237. We would love to be of service to you. That sounds good, right? We buy it. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Dad is a production of Will Ferrell's Big Money Players and iHeart Podcasts. I'm your host, Nwodim. Our producer is Kevin Bartelt, and our executive producer is Matt Apodaca.